Hello and welcome to McIver's Grant Public Library's Fairy Tale STEM. Today we are reading the classic version of the Gingerbread Man in our Gingerbread STEM series. We'll read two stories, the traditional version and then a funny new version, and then we will give you a STEM challenge. The STEM challenge for this story is gingerbread Play-Doh. So you will have, we've got activity kits in the bin in front of the summer reading display, in front of the Kids Zone entrance in the lobby of the library. You can come in and get them if you want to, or you can get them through curbside service. This book that we're going to read first is The Land of Stories, a treasury of classic fairy tales by Chris Colfer. Chris Colfer has pretty much stayed with the traditional version of the story in this book, and I really enjoy that. They're a little bit of a different one than some of the ones that we remember. Sometimes they have a little bit more of a twist to them. This book is illustrated by Brandon Dorman, and it's published by Little Brown and Company. Okay. The Gingerbread Man. Once upon a time, there was a talented baker who lived in a small village. He and his wife had their own bakery, which was famous for having the best baked goods in town. Every morning, the villagers would line up outside to purchase his bread and muffins and sweet rolls when they were fresh from the oven. Even though he never received a complaint about his selection, the baker thought it was time to give his customers a little variety. He found a recipe to make gingerbread cookies and purchased the needed ingredients. He brought them back to his bakery and mixed them into dough. The baker cut the dough into shapes of little men and spread them over a cooking tray. Using frosting, he painted eyes, mouths, vests, buttons, pants, and little shoes on the cookies and put the tray into the oven. Soon the entire town was filled with the sweet scent of freshly baked gingerbread. Before he knew it, there was a line of hungry villagers outside the bakery's door. What the baker didn't know at the time was that he had accidentally purchased flour that had a pinch of magic in it. So when the cookies were finished baking, he opened the oven, and one gingerbread man leapt off the tray and ran around the bakery. "Run, run, fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man," the cookie sang. The baker made a mess in his bakery trying to seize the enchanted cookie, but it was too fast to catch. The gingerbread man ran out the door, through the village, laughing hysterically as he went. "Run, run, fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man," he sang to taunt the villagers. The cookie looked delicious, so all the villagers chased after Gingerbread Man, with the baker leading the charge. The Gingerbread Man was faster than all of them. He ran through the countryside and passed by several mills and farms. The farm animals smelled him coming a mile away and stared at the cookie with hungry eyes. "Run, run, fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man," he sang to tease the animals. The farm animals jumped over fences and climbed out of their pens and ran after the Gingerbread Man too. They joined the villagers and the baker and created a massive stampede. And there is a picture. The cookie still ran much faster than them, and he giggled with joy. The Gingerbread Man ran by a castle and caught the attention of the king and all the king's men. "Run, run, fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man," he sang to torment the king. The king was insulted by the Gingerbread Man's taunting song and ordered his soldiers to capture the defiant cookie. The soldiers climbed aboard their horses and joined the stampede of animals and villagers, but alas, the Gingerbread Man was still much faster, and it didn't seem likely that he would ever be caught. Soon the Gingerbread Man's journey came to a pause at the edge of a river flowing through the kingdom. Being made of flour, he knew he would disintegrate if he swam across. "Oh no, what shall I do now?" he said. "Don't worry, little cookie," said a fox who appeared beside him. "I know what it's like to be hunted and chased. I'll swim across the river and you can ride on my back." The Gingerbread Man was delighted by the assistance. He climbed to the top of the fox's back just as all the king's soldiers, the farm animals, the villagers, and the baker reached the river. They knew they would never catch him now. The Gingerbread Man sang and danced when he saw all their long faces. "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the—" Before he could finish his song, the fox gobbled up the Gingerbread Man. "My compliments to the baker," the fox said and licked his lips. The king's soldiers returned to the castle. The farm animals returned to the farm. The villagers returned to the village. The baker returned to the bakery. And they all returned to their normal lives. The baker learned a very valuable lesson. Always double check your ingredients when trying new endeavors. If you add legs to something, it might just get up and run away. The end. And there is the fox. Foxes are very wily and very crafty, aren't they? He knew just what he was doing when he asked the gingerbread man to ride on his back, didn't he? What lesson do you think the gingerbread man learned? Maybe not to be so taunting to people, right? Not to be so cocky. I don't know. All right, stay tuned. We're going to read our second version of the story, and then we're also going to talk a little bit about your craft kit.